So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press.
He's had a shot! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pavard. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Valverde. And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Valverde is offering a right smile there.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal have their second corner now. One is ended up in no man's land, and it's Salah. Valverde. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Salah. And here's Osimhen. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. First quarter of an hour gone. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Alvarez, there's the hit! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Chance! And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Mohamed Salah gets good distance on it. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Tchouaméni goes steaming forward.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to...
And a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Arsenal have their third corner. Tries his luck. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, the least he could have done, Peter, was hit the target, and he's failed that test.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van Dijk. Osimhen looks to get on the end of this. That's a little off target. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Colwill. Vinicius has created one goal already. Real chance here. Bellingham. And that has put paid to that. Now that looks a decent ball. Colin. Vietnam have a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Real chance!
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Valverde spots it and intercepts. Vinicius Junior, he's got the shot away!
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
That has been cut short. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. And it's Salah. Engages and forces him off the ball. Valverde in with the challenge. Bellingham. Colin. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Osimhen. Dembele. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mohamed Salah. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Mbappe! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that.
Up he goes! And there's the end of the first half. Arsenal glad to have a one-goal lead at this point, but you have to say things could have been very different. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Arsenal come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Arsenal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Mbappe! Vietnam needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Mohamed Salah looking understandably energised after his goal. Alvarez. Colomboani. He has found the way through. Colomboani! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Colomboani deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And that's another good win of the ball. Aims beyond the defence. Chouameni makes the interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that has been clubbed away. Chouameni.
Vietnam making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Almost an hour gone. Alvarez, and he's in. Great hit! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Substitution on the field, number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Rafinha, and it's Davis. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So what can they make of this? Musiala. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Number 42. Pedri.
Rafinha.
Number 2. Ronald Araujo. Substitution
Mbappe.
taking place.
Pedri. And he's had it nicked away. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rafinha. Nicely weighted ball. Vinicius Junior! Oh, what has happened here? Fiddles it through. Mbappe. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Rafinha. In towards the backs. It's a mighty effort! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Yildiz. Musiala. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that was vital.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He's had it! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Vinicius Junior! Rafinha. And that's not going to reach.
Arsenal have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Now it's Osimhen. Now that's shot at goal! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Simplicity itself.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's onto this. No way through. That's a fact. Vinicius Junior! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Pavard. Kolomwani chasing after it. Onana. It's Bellingham. That's good running with the ball. That is great defending, so alert. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a lovely pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. First quarter of an hour gone. Gets his pass away. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. Kolomwani gets into a good position. Alvarez, he's onside.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, that was vital. Shapes to shoot! Coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Koundé. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Chouameni. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Saliba. Chouameni. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, and the finish! And yes, it's there! Arsenal are level. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, well played, well played. Vinicius Junior. So what can they make of this? And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's going to be disappointed with that. Kolomwani. Bellingham. Van Dijk. Valverde. Oh, that's well spotted. Vinicius Junior. Mosquera. Van Dijk. Kolomwani. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's had it nicked away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Some first-half thoughts?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, one... Heads it! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Vinicius Junior, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. He's got away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
That pass has been well intercepted. Kolomuani. And here's Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Has a goal!
Substitution on the field.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Number 19, Alvarez. Number 14, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 13, Vinicius Junior. Number 7,
And that has been cleared.
coming on the field. Number 20,
Musiala,
Mbappe.
good read, needed to be.
42,
And he's there to get it away.
Number 45, Osimhen. Number 9, number 22, Bruno Fernandes. Substitution.
Arsenal
The attendance
do
for
have
this match
options
was
available on the bench if they want to go that way. Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Chance for the header! That's going to go a long way. Colwill. Chouameni. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but big chance! Must be! Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having...
There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Osimhen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Koundé clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Osimhen. And the pass is intercepted. Yildiz. Now Mbappe. And here's Osimhen. He's away. And the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Vietnam really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And that was very necessary. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Osimhen. Musiala. Van Dijk. Onana. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? Rafinha. Osimhen. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Musiala. And he was alert to it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nuno Mendes. Here's Onana. Over to the left.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Osimhen. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. 5 minutes left on the clock. Mbappe. Osimhen. Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Musiala actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Onana. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now the ball's gone astray. Colwill. And the counter is on. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Koundé. Oh, well played. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Please be reminded that drinking is
Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Can he put it away? Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's away. Mohamed Salah. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Dembele.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Mbappe. Foot in. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Nuno Mendes. Bellingham. Mohamed Salah. Valverde has created one goal already. He is through here. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, super find. That's an excellent interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Salah. Can he latch on to this? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tchouaméni. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Saliba. Alvarez. Oh, just skips past his man. That's a little off target. Interesting ball. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Alvarez. Mohamed Salah. Alvarez. Dembele. Driving on and making good progress. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Some really good ball movement. Bellingham. And here's Alvarez. Well read, and the danger is averted. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Defending was strong and firm. That's a sharp pass. Well, played right into his path. Decent hit! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Vietnam go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Colomboani. Oh, and he's through the middle. Alvarez. Alvarez! And that has been clubbed away. Can he finish? No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes...
Oh, he's been caught napping! He's got away! Terrific header! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Strokes it back.
Modern football.
Real chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Pinches it off him. So what can they make of this? Osimhen. Mohamed Salah. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now he's off and running. Chouameni. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Bellingham gets a foot in here. Chouameni really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some...
And the shot! It's loose and it's come back out to him. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Osimhen hits one! He scores!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Vinicius Junior.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Number 20, Mbappe. Number 9, number 22, Bruno Fernandes. Number 42, Musiala. Number 28.
Musiala. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Substitution. The attendance for this match
Good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. Now the finish! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score.
Mbappe! Goal! Arsenal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Osimhen very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Oh, smashing header! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, shooting chance! He's had it taken off him. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Big header! Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And the finish! Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Great hit! It's in! The lead changes hands again! This is truly remarkable!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Vietnam take the lead. There's the shot!
Arsenal have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Stood up well to him there. Musiala, that is a great pick out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got the shot away! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Musiala has another goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Musiala is offering a wry smile there.
Vietnam have their second corner now. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. No foul, says the referee. Nicely spread. Vinicius Junior, he has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Musiala. We are into overtime. And he thumps it clear. Koundé. And that will be the final act. Arsenal played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. He's had it taken off him. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Nicely weighted ball. Great chance! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So, a breakthrough already. Koundé calmly anticipates. No luck with that dink over the top. Bellingham. Colomboani. Valverde. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bellingham. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Colomboani in acres of space out wide. Oh, important interception. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Bellingham. The muscular approach does pay off here. Colomboani. Colomboani gets flagged offside. Arsenal have reclaimed it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's running through. Hits one! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the... And the shots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause...
Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Valverde.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Colomwani. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And Dijk cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbappe. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Mbappe. Looking for the run.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he cuts out the supply.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Played back in. He's got space in the area. Can he finish? They've done it! 2 to the good. They have breathing space. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
And now he has 2. Vietnam go 2 up and into a position of real strength. And we've reached half-time.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now there's a fine ball. Colomwani finds himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 11, Eucharist. Number 19,
Vinicius Junior.
Alvarez. Coming on the field,
Musiala.
number
Vinicius
20,
Junior.
Mbappe.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Number 45, Osimhen. Number
Tries a
42,
shot! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He has found the way through, and he's certainly on real chance! That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Osimhen.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Mosquera gets over and intercepts. Koundé. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Osimhen. He's in plenty of space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Osimhen. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, this may not be